Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brian. And today we're going to do another piece. We're going to do a split canvas. It's going to be a green top with a brownish copper bottom. And we're going to kind of do like a vine running up. I did a vine here. I'm going to show you what I did last week. Also, I've got a few pieces that I did in my previous videos that I have now put resin on. I'll go ahead and show you a couple of those. So this was one of the first pieces that I put resin on. This here is my bullseye that I made. It's probably a little hard to see, or maybe it's not. It's got a lot of shine to it. It's got one coat of crystal resin on it. So it really turned out great. That's that. Another video I did this blue and orange petals that started off strong and moved its way up. Again, this one's got the crystal resin. I still have the tape on the back. I got to get the heat gun out and I'll remove those the tape off of that. Heat gun will help loosen that up so it doesn't stick to the back. Did that one. I also have this one that's hanging up. I really love this one. This one turned out great. The only thing I wish I would have done is put it on a gallery size canvas, but that's all right. It still really turned out great. Used a lot of the iridescent colors in it. So the iridescent colors along with this crystal resin. Again, you can probably see the shine off the lights. Turned out really nice. Let's see if I can get that back up there. This is a kind of like an ocean wave that I did, not in the traditional sense, not like a regular breaking wave, but just more like a couple of waves that way. Again, crystal resin. This was from a previous video I did as well. And then I did another one like this in the vine green here. This one doesn't have the crystal resin, but you can really see this blue really mixed in well. I got a lot of the, this had Payne's gray in it and phthalo green and pale green. So the colors really blended well. So once I get crystal resin on that, I'll show you what that looks like. All of my pieces are available for sale. If you are interested in the pieces, all you gotta do is email me at briansuppervalleyartistry@gmail.com. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get you down on the canvas. We'll talk about all the colors and the design we're gonna do, all right? So we'll be right back. All right, everyone. So what we've got here is a 10 by 20 canvas. And like I said, we're going to do another split. So what I'm going to do is going to be a green up here and then a brown down here. So what I did is I mixed some Creative Inspirations emerald green along with some Amsterdam titanium white. And I ended up with this really beautiful Easter green. I mean, I don't really know what kind of color you want to call it. Pale green maybe. Just came out beautiful. Now that I'm looking at what's in my cup, I really hope I mixed up enough to cover this. And then also my brown, I used a combination of Amsterdam's Van Dyke brown and Amsterdam's deep gold. And with that, got this nice, it's got like a little bit of a metallic sheen to it. Nice brown. So kind of like what I'm going to do is kind of make, it's going to look like something that's growing up out of the ground. So what I'm going to do is the browns down here, the green here, and then I'm going to kind of make a vine run up the side here, leaving this green completely untouched with negative space. So when you have, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna look like something growing out of the ground. All right, so what I did also, okay, of course I made my canvas nice and level, And I also painted the sides because sometimes darker colors and some colors won't necessarily cover the white canvas completely. So if you paint the sides, that'll give you a little extra coverage. So when the paint rolls over the side, it won't look streaks. Okay, so let's get started here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this green first. Let's pray I have enough. I should. Just wanna make sure I got enough to go over the sides. To touch up the sides if I need to. Not bad. Now the line doesn't need to be really completely straight because it's going to get covered by the paint that I put out. All right, so let's pop our air bubbles. I did mix up both of these colors this morning, so they've been sitting for about 30 minutes. The longer you can let them sit, the better. Doesn't look like there's too many air bubbles in here though. That's good. Sides look nice and covered. Stick on a glove. Just make sure. Nice. Okay. All right. So next thing we'll do, we'll talk about the colors that we're going to use. So today I'm going to use Arteza's Phthalo Green, Amsterdam's Quinacridone Rose Light, Loft's Lemon Yellow Metallic, Amsterdam's Titanium White, and Pebeo Studio Acrylics Iridescent Violet Blue. All right. I really love Pebeo Studio Acrylics paints. I love the iridescence. They really give it some life. And I just like that shiny look from the shimmer from those. So, okay, so I think what we're gonna do is start with the phthalo green. And like I said, we're gonna run it up this way. It's gonna be nice. Makes a mess. Quinacridone Rose Light. Lemon yellow. No. See these bottles from Amazon. I shake them up, and dummy me, I don't look what I'm doing. Dab this off of here because I don't want this on. It's all right. Fix that. Go. It's going to have the yellow is probably going to run down here anyways, but all right. We got titanium white. in the iridescent violet blue. Okay. All right, let's torch this. Since I shook up these bubbles, or shook up these bottles, I'm gonna have a little bit of air bubbles in them. And since this is a little bit of a smaller canvas, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a smaller hairdryer with a smaller attachment. All right, let's blow this out. All right. I like this. It's a lot of color in here. This phthalo green really didn't mix in for this pink down this way. So maybe I can blow on it and get a little different composition. Better. Okay, I like this. Okay, I don't really need to do a whole lot with this. Just blow some of that over the edge like that. Really liking how this came out. And I think what's going to happen is this brown, when it dries, it's going to dry a lot darker. It's also going to have this, it's going to have a little bit of sheen to it because, like I said, I used the copper in there. So. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down, let you see this result, and then once it dries, we'll get it up on that wall, okay? Be right back. All right, here we go. This is what we got for the dried result. Or excuse me, the wet result. So you see here, you can really see the shine in the brown. That copper really brings it out. So we got a lot of the mixture of the paints. A little bit, a few wispies off of the top of there. The colors really make this pop, and it's going to really show up on this green background. I do believe the green background and definitely this brown, it's definitely going to dry darker, which is fine. I think that's going to allow the colors to pop even more so. All right, as always, what we want to do is take a little stick and we want to go along the edges, scrape any of these drips. There we go. Just run your stick right along the edge there. And I'll do the rest off camera. All right, everyone. So this is actually a pretty short video. So what I'm going to do is let this dry and then I'll get it up on the wall. And then after that, we'll put a coat of crystal resin on it and I'll let you see how that comes out. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Again, don't forget to, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Also hit that little notification bell. That'll let you know when I do post a new video. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, here is the dried result. I'm really loving this piece. I really thought when I was making it, I was trying to go with, get a brown at the bottom, green at the top, so it kind of looks like this vine is growing up out of the ground. And I really feel like, yeah, I hit it out of the park on that. It's just amazing. The colors work well together. I'll bring you in for a close-up so you can see. Thing blended well. It didn't get muddy like I thought it was going to. I was a little worried about the colors getting muddy. Turned out great. Loving the purple. The purple coming up through there is just really beautiful. So I'm going to let this dry another day or so, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of crystal resin on it, get it in a nice shiny piece. And then this piece will be ready for anybody who is interested. Don't forget, what you can do is email me directly at briansuppervalleyartistry@gmail.com. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when I post a new video. Give me some likes and leave me some comments and let me know what you think of this piece. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good one.